Welcome to Downtime Podcast. My name is Alyssa, and I'm here with Jeremy. Jeremy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Alyssa?
Not too bad. We're closing in on the new year and getting very close to the holidays, which is great. Looking forward to all of that and taking a break from everything.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna be away for a little while, away from my computer, away from a lot of electronics, and I think it's gonna be a good thing. This year it was basically DLC for 2020 in my mind.
DLC?
So, yeah.
In what way? Oh, I get. Like, it just felt like an extension of 2020.
Yes. Or the anime OVA of 2020.
But it felt a lot better towards the end of the year. At least for me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that things are starting to open up, and there's always going to be something to look forward to at the end of the year.
Played a lot of JRPGs this year, or just a lot of Japanese games this year, in a good way. I played a lot of very good games this year, especially compared to last year, where the only game I honestly played was Like a Dragon and Animal Crossing, which, by the way, are two fantastic games that bring me so much joy. But I'm glad that this year I was able to play a lot more and fit in a lot of stuff into my schedule.
Yeah, that's always good when you look back and you're like, wow, I can't believe I played that this year. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like I started a bunch of games like Apex Legends, and I feel like I've been playing them forever. But it turns out I was just playing them a lot more often than other things, and so it did feel like it was like something that was always around.
I know that a few platforms, such as the Switch, they've released emails or some sort that tell you how much you've played of each game and just like a summary of 2021, similar to what Spotify does. I have not looked at mine yet. I might turn on my Switch just to see what it looks like for this year, although I can probably tell you that the answer is most likely Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's probably just Animal Crossing the whole time.
I don't know what else to tell y'all, but I am curious where people find that email.
Mine's probably going to be Animal Crossing as well, since actually, you know what? It's probably going to be that or Hyrule Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I played a lot of Hyrule Warriors this year.
For sure.
Especially with my brother, because it was co-op.
Yeah. Where did people find this? Like on the
you're
Discord.
looking right now? I don't think you need to look right now.
Where did people find this? No, it's just because I'm curious and I felt like
Sure.
this would be good content. Although, honestly, the only thing is it would reveal how many hours I played of Animal Crossing total this year, which we don't
Not a bad thing. That's fine.
Want to know. But
no, I think it's a testament to how much you love the game.
Yes. I did put in some hours to a few things, such as like Neo. I've put about 50 hours into that game to finish it, and then I played Breath of the Wild for 10 hours, and then I fell off.
That's what all the stats say officially.
No, I'm just looking at my play activity right now, and it's probably when the Nintendo summary comes out for me, that's exactly what it's gonna say.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. Majority of the things I played were definitely on PlayStation, or they were on PC. Speaking of the PlayStation, your girl is getting a PlayStation tomorrow, a PlayStation 5.
Hey, tell us the story. How did it happen?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I got an email from PlayStation, and they were saying, hey, we're going to have a very exclusive PS5 order, like, coming really soon. It's going to be a raffle if you're in the queue. Like, join it. And my very first thought was, I wonder if this is a scam, because the email that came to me came from email@email.playstation.com. So it wasn't like email@playstation.com. It was email@email.playstation.com. And I was like, I don't know, this email's pretty sus. And sounds like a very standard spam email. And then I Googled the email address, and then it led to a Reddit thread, and it was a bunch of other people asking, is this real? And everyone were responding in the comments, I think it's real. And so I thought, oh shit, is this real? So I signed up for it. I just didn't think much of it, and then just like put it away. And then this past Monday, I got an email that says that there's an opportunity for me to join a queue and order the PS5, and that exclusive access would be at 11 a.m. And I joined the queue, and when I joined the queue, it was very similar to ordering tickets on Ticketmaster, where it tells you where you are in line. And at first I was like ETA plus 1 hour, and I was thinking, all right, I definitely didn't make it. Or if there's already limited supplies of the PlayStation, I probably did not make it this time. And then it went from plus 1 hour to 15 minutes. And I was like, oh shit, did I make it? Is this real? And then in a matter of time, I got access to ordering the PlayStation. So not only did I order a PlayStation, I also ordered myself one of those new colored Galaxy cases, so my case is going to be blue. So
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, but that is pre-ordered, the controller and the new casing that's Galaxy themed. That's going to come sometime in January or February. But yeah, I have a PS5 that's supposed to come tomorrow, and it's the disc version of it.
Ooh, so you can play Ghost of Tsushima in like 60 frames a second.
Yeah. It was a very wild turn of events, but that totally happened. And not to mention, I kind of forgot how much a PlayStation was, and then when I ordered, I was like, oh, this is actually not that bad. It was definitely a lot more. It was like $100 cheaper than I was expecting this to be when I committed to the queue. But I made it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear stories about all the stuff that you're going to be playing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, now I can play Returnal. Now I can play Horizon Forbidden West. There's a lot of possibilities now. And also Ratchet and Clank, there's just more games that are available to me. And whatever the next Yakuza game is for Yakuza 8, I can play that on my PlayStation 5. So, exciting times. I think that if I think about it, Lost Judgment might be my very last PS4 game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not that exciting.
I'm so hyped for you. Oh, it is exciting. I think it's exciting. I mean, like, because before we were talking about how we didn't want one, and then you kind of just happened upon getting one very luckily, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, getting the PlayStation was going to be one of those things that I didn't force. It was going to be more like, if I just happen to stumble upon it, and I'm in the right place at the right time, then I'll get it. But I wasn't going to stalk Wario64 on Twitter to try and get it. I was like, I can't exert this much energy into trying to find this. So yeah, I got super lucky, and it worked out. And by the way, if anyone ever gets an email from email@email.playstation.com, it looks fake, but it's real.
I'm sure a lot of people brush it off, and that might have been one of the good things that got you through, because they're like, this isn't real, right? But turns out it was.
I know. I did it. I made it. Yeah, so I'm trying to find the email. Okay, so the email that I got was, register for an opportunity to purchase a PS5 console from PlayStation. This coming holiday season will have a limited amount of PS5 consoles available for purchase, which makes sense because I would assume that they release consoles for the holiday season, or else that's kind of sucks. So
it also just sounds very suspicious.
Yeah.
The entire thing.
the whole thing. And then it tells you if you're interested in receiving an invitation, register below, and then that's when you register. And then after I confirmed with Reddit that it was real, when you go through the register, it does take you to your PlayStation account to log in. And when you're registered and when you order the PlayStation, it appears in your orders, like it in the orders section that's similar to when you buy a digital game. So that's why I was like, I think this is real. And then on Monday night, I was waiting for that email confirmation thinking, oh God, it's real if I get the email.
Yeah.
And then I got the order and then it was real. And then today I got another email. Your order has been shipped. I was like, what? And then look at the tracking. Your order's coming tomorrow. What? So, yeah.
Like, whoa. I hope you get it and it's not like a huge scam.
Oh, yeah. I hope so, too.
Yeah, that would be all no bueno.
I know.
But I think you'll get it. I mean, it sounds legit. You got to update us next time. Next year, you're going to update us.
Yes, for sure. If this is a total scam, then by the next episode, you'll find out.
Yeah, true. You know, now that you're talking about this and talking about the next Yakuza installment probably being a PS5 exclusive or being on only next generation consoles, not necessarily just PlayStation 5, I might have to consider trying to find a way to get one as well. But I think the approach of just like waiting for it to happen and not necessarily trying to go out there and get one, actively look for one, is probably the best move.
Yeah, I guess like just the patience game also helps. I know a lot of people were having trouble, like a lot of coworkers I've had were trying to get the OLED and for the Switch, and it was just a pain in the ass. But one of my coworkers ended up getting it by chance when he was at Target, and he wasn't trying at that moment. So yeah, low expectations equal satisfaction.
That is definitely the best way to do it. That's the move.
Yeah, and yeah, seriously, we'll find out if I got screwed over or not.
Part of me says no, but I don't know. The world is weird.
Yeah, it really is weird. Because I swear to God, I can't get it over it. It's email@email.playstation.com. It's not even email@playstation.com.
I'm surprised that your email didn't filter it out and be like, yo, this is not right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so in lieu of talking about games that we're already playing and stuff that is on our current docket, let's talk about stuff that we're looking forward to in 2022. So next month, January, Weird West.
Are we going through each month?
Well, the list isn't that big for the list that I'm looking at. It's just like naming things that already have set dates. Whereas there's a bunch of other games at the bottom here that I see that don't have any dates.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll just go by really quickly. So January has like Weird West, Monster Hunter Rise, God of War on PC, Rainbow Six Extraction, Windjammers 2, Pokemon Legends Arceus,
and I
Uncharted
have that
Legacy of Thieves
too.
Collection. Nice.
Yeah, I have Arceus pre-ordered. Yeah, I remember I talked about it for a little bit. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped to see Uncharted come to the come to PC. That's gonna be kind of cool, like seeing people mod the game. I haven't played the one like game that features the two ladies. Forget what their names are. I haven't played that one yet.
Yeah, that was like the special. That was a special one that came out like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
Was it called like Lost Legacy or something like that?
Yes, Lost Legacy. There you go.
I haven't played that one either.
I don't know. I felt like I was satisfied after I played what's it called? After I played Uncharted 4, I kind of felt like, oh yeah, I'm good. You know, I don't really need any more Uncharted in my life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in February is Life is Strange Remastered Collection, The Waylanders, Dying Light 2, Stay Human, which is something I'm actually looking forward to because that's a game that I've been playing with my buddies as of late. Sifu, Crossfire X, Know by Heart, Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, The King of Fighters 15, Horizon Forbidden West. I know that's one everyone's looking forward to. Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, Monarch, Grid Legends, Martha is Dead, and Elden Ring, which is another one that all the Souls fans are really hyped about. Soulsborne fans. March has LX2, Pathfinder, Wraith of the Righteous, Babylon's Fall, Gran Turismo 7, Triangle Strategy, Chocobo GP, Tunic, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Now that I have a Switch, I'm pretty excited for Chocobo GP.
It looks cute, honestly.
Yeah.
And I know that you're a huge Final Fantasy fan, so this is definitely up your alley.
And I've played a few of the Chocobo games before, but I've never played, a lot of the Chocobo games came on different Nintendo consoles that I just didn't have. And so now I have a Switch and I can totally do this.
Let me know if that game is good, because I actually might pick it up. I really like kart racers and fun little kart racers like that, so hopefully it's a good title.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to add that to my... Do you know what Deku Deals is?
No, that sounds familiar. I feel like you've talked about it before.
It's a website you can go to, dekudeals.com, and you can add games. That's all Switch based. You add games to your wish list and or collection, and for your wish list, it'll tell you when it goes on sale. That's on specific websites.
Okay.
And for me, because I'm all digital, it tells you when it goes on sale, on the Nintendo Switch online store.
Okay.
And then there's also collection, which is if you add a game to your collection, it'll estimate how much your collection is worth in US dollars. I thought that was really cool.
Huh. That's pretty random.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm like, I don't need this, but
yeah,
okay,
exactly. It's
thanks.
why would I need that? But okay.
Yeah, thank you for telling me how much I have wasted money on video games.
Right?
This makes me a little depressed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. April brings us 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. And May brings us Vampire the Masquerade.
Wait, I think that 13 Sentinels is a game that's already out. Is it a new port?
It already came out, but it's coming to the Switch in April.
Oh, that's shocking. I would think that the Switch would be a game like that. I feel like the Switch would be the first console that came out on. Okay.
It does look like a Switch title.
Yeah. Or it looks like it definitely looks like it would be in that vein.
It looks like a JRPG. Is it a JRPG?
Oh yeah, it is a JRPG.
The art is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. May brings us Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, Sons of the Forest, which I'm super looking forward to since my friends and I completed the Forest this year together. Forspoken is the last one coming out, confirmed in May. August brings us the new Saints Row game. September has Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. November comes Starfield, the highly anticipated highly anticipated open world RPG from Bethesda Softworks.
Yeah.
Basically Oblivion / Morrowind / Fallout / Skyrim in space. That's what I'm getting vibes about from this. And I really, really, really want this game to be good, and I want it to do well. So hopefully it does, and we'll see.
Yeah. Is that coming? Is that gonna be an Xbox exclusive at first?
I think it is only going to be Xbox and PC.
Okay.
They have not talked about it releasing on any other platform.
You know, I feel like Bethesda says that. Like, for example, Elder Scrolls only came out... Skyrim only came out on PC when it first started. And then suddenly made every single port humanly possible on for Skyrim.
That was before Microsoft owned Bethesda.
Yes, it is very true, but all of that money that they make off of Skyrim, because it's a Grand Theft Auto situation. I feel like I feel like Microsoft is going to find themselves in a place with Starfield, also with the new Elder Scrolls, where it's like, it's going to be an Xbox Series exclusive for like, maybe like the first 3 years, but they're going to realize how much money is missing by just not opening the port up for everyone else.
Oh, for sure. And I'm sure if the game does well, why would they say no to more money,
Exactly. So.
No, I see you there. I could see both sides of the argument happening.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, at least this is being released on PC. See, it would be different if it was just like it's being released on Xbox only. But the fact that it's coming to PC is gonna cover a lot of bases. So.
Which is something I really like and admire about Microsoft's gaming approach nowadays, where they're like, hey, Halo Infinite has always been on Xbox. Of course it was like on computers way back in the day, and now they're like, we're going to give you all of it. And so, with the release of the latest Halo campaign, Halo Infinite, it feels like Microsoft is really taking their PC audience seriously. And I know Phil Spencer has said this many times, and I know that he is really advocating more PC games to come out for more Microsoft IPs to come out for PC. So here's to hoping that we get to see more and, get more games ported over, but not just ported, also just in general given to us, so that, or like even older games. Like I'm waiting for more rare games to pop up on Steam eventually. But yeah, so there's that, and there's a bunch of other titles that are coming sometime next year as well that don't have definitive release dates. Some of these are ports, some of these are new games, some of these are remasters, some of these I've never heard of before, but they're coming out. So yeah, 2022 seems to be like it's going to be a huge year for gaming once again. Gaming has had such a resurgence since of late in recent times, but also with the pandemic upon us, a lot of more people are taking an interest in playing games. So yeah, it's just cool to see all this happen and be a part of it.
I think if the chip shortage, at least, who are we kidding? The chip shortage is gonna at least last until 2023. But if more consoles get released next year, we're in line now with the era of the new console where you'd see more games available to which people would want to hop over to the next console. So, depending on how the chip shortage affects the PS5 and Xbox Series XS? Which one?
Yeah.
Xbox Series X.
Both.
Both?
Xbox Series X and Xbox
Remind
Series
me the
S.
difference between the two.
So, you know how there's like the last generation was the Xbox One, and then now we have the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. The Xbox Series X is the refrigerator looking one, and the Series S is the little white one.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. Okay, cool.
Yep. Branding is not very strong on their part, and, I think that they can do a better job in the future, but...
it's not today.
Yeah, see, this is where I think Sony definitely has a leg up. Hey, PS4, PS5, that makes sense. You're just going up by numbers. It's going to get kind of ridiculous once you hit double digits, but I'm fine with the branding as it is. Xbox is just, they're a little bit too wild.
It is too much. Series X and a Series S? Oh, God.
Yeah.
No wonder that there's a chip shortage, because there's two of them.
Exactly.
This is a ridiculous Xbox.
But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot that Alyssa and I are going to be talking about in future podcasts. I'm still going through Lost Judgment. We're going to definitely do a spoiler cast on that in the future. All these other games.
I'm basically at the point of no return in Lost Judgment. I'm just trying to get through the professor storyline before I beat the game, because I wanted to feel complete and know what the F is going on with the professor. So...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Lost Judgment, but I actually will save this for our next podcast together, because I did get significant progress this last Sunday. And
what chapter are you on now?
I'm on chapter 7.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely significant progress.
Yeah, I went from 5 all the way to 7 because chapter 6 is really short.
Yeah. I think those were very short chapters. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I'll save that for later. I'm looking forward to hearing more stories about Alyssa and her PS5. There's a lot of PC games that I want to get into that I do want to talk about in the future. And yeah, overall, I think that Alyssa this year has been pretty good for both of us. I would say overall, I think that for the podcast, it's definitely been interesting. You know, like the fact that we've been recording remotely since like 2 or 3 years ago is kind of like we were kind of thinking ahead, but also unintentionally, and just made everything easier for us to do this podcast.
Totally, super easy.
Yeah. And if you guys didn't hear in the last podcast that Lisa and I were on together, the big news from us is that we're rebranding, and the rebranding process should be complete by February of next year. So in a couple months, you're going to see a new name, and it's exciting. I'm excited. Elisa's excited. This is a long time coming, and we hope that you guys will stick with us.
Yeah, and it's seriously nothing content-wise in this podcast is going to change. We're just changing the name. It's that's seriously what it is. We're just trying to not compete with the motorbike podcast, which has the same name as us. So same exact recording, same exact people, same exact tone. We're going to keep doing our thing. We're going to talk about all the games we love, such as Yakuza and that whole franchise. It's just we're seriously changing the name. That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Also, I hope that everyone who is a listener and who has listened to us, whether you're listening to us every week or we don't release episodes every week. But if you listen to all of our episodes of this year, you've listened only to a few episodes, or if you just contribute in some way, we hope that you have a great rest of your December, whether or not you celebrate Christmas or whatever holiday you do or traditions you have. And I hope that you just have a very good New Year's.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes, happy holidays.
Happy New Year. I hope that 2022 brings everyone good cheer, good tidings, good vibes, good times. And yeah, we'll still be here, still doing our thing. That won't change at all. We'll be around, and yeah, this new rebranding I'm super excited about. I hope that you guys continue to listen to us and hang out and ask us questions and just hear what we have to say. And you know, it still blows my mind, and it's been a wild ride doing this podcast with you, Alyssa, because you know, I can't believe it'll be like what, 4 years?
Yeah,
right?
I know.
5 years. 4 or 5 years? 5 years. 4 years.
5.
I can't do math right now.
5. Yeah.
5
right?
years? Oh my God. It's the perfect time to change our branding. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So this will be the last time that actually I will be saying this. And if you guys want to send us a question or comment, because this is still relevant today.
Last
right
time
now,
for the new year. Last time for the new year. So
yeah, Alyssa will definitely be saying it for the next one, or the previous one, I should say. But for me, if you want to send us a comment or question, go to our website, www.downtime.live. Click on the contact form, fill it out, and that'll send us an email directly to us, and we'll read it on the podcast. You can also just send us an email the old-fashioned way, contact@downtime.live. Again, that's contact@downtime.live. Do keep in mind, though, that these URLs will change. I think that we probably should keep these up for a little while, Alyssa, just in case people listen to the old stuff and are like, hey, I want to send them a question or comment, but I'm on episode 87. And I'll be like, what are you doing on episode 87? But I think if you're listening to this in the future, the URL I just listed is not going to be active anymore, but the email might be. In any case, this won't change. If you want to check out our YouTube channel. Check out us on Spotify, on Stitcher, on Amazon Music, on Google Podcasts / Google. Oh yeah, just Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Click anywhere that this podcast has links available. Click on that. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We'll read that on the podcast. You can also go to any site that has links available in the description of this podcast. Click on our Discord link, and you will be invited to join our Discord server where we talk about everything from movies, TV shows, games, you name it. We have a community for it, and everyone in our community is pretty awesome. So we would love to have you, love to hang out with you. Yeah. What else?
That's it.
I think that's it. That's literally it. Wow.
Yeah.
Short and sweet today. Happy New Year, Lisa.
Yep. Happy New Year to you, Jeremy, and Happy New Year to all of our listeners.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to Downtime Podcast. This is the last time I'm going to be saying this. Thank you so much. Seriously, it's been
for the new year. Last time you're saying it for the new year.
But like in general, well, that's true. But like for the new year. But seriously, thank you guys for 4 years of Downtime Podcast content, for just listening to us. I mean, even if we had no listeners, I'd probably still do it just because it was something fun, media related to do. You know?
Yes.
So thank you, everyone. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and we hope to see you on the next one.
Peace.